Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is a trade recap of today. Today I didn't take no trades. So I'll start. I was pretty bearish on the day. Kobe's just moving up, whereas the whole night. So I just didn't take no trades. Um, I'll start. We had an SMT right here at the highs. Let me just go on the real pairs, so because I don't want to be on the micros. We had an SMT right here on the real pairs. Let me just see it. Yes, right here. We had an SMT right there. So I was just pretty bearish on the day because we had an hourly bearish structure as well. And a 15 minute, we had a 15-minute bearish structure as well. Um, and we had this gap that did get respected. It's so unfortunate that we didn't respect it when we was in Euro session. Because if we did respect it like 15 minutes into the market open, I would have probably taken the trade, had my stops probably above the gap and just targeted either this low, like every single low is probably would have been a banging day. But I just stayed out of the markets today because the market was just moving choppy today. I don't know. It was actually weird. But we had a SMT right here. This trade I would have taken if I did take a trade. But I didn't take it because we had a huge gap. We had a 1 minute break structure right here. We had a gap right here that did get inversed right there. This is the trade I would have taken because um NQ was the laggy pair. Plus we had these lows right here. Let me just market them out. Boom, this low, and we had this low as well. We had these lows I could have targeted, um, but I just didn't take it because the candle was just too big as well, as we were just consolidating the whole time. We had a gap right here that I wanted it to get tapped in, but we just missed it by a couple points. It's just so unfortunate that we didn't tap into it. But I just stayed out of the markets because we were just moving sideways. The wicks were like crazy. I don't know what happened, but with market open, we took out some highs. Right here, we took out all of these highs. It's unlucky that we didn't come up like over here, manipulate, take them out, and then just continue lower. We just literally came up, took out these highs, and we just continue lower. I don't know what happened. But yeah, this is the trade that I would have taken. I had a sell limit. I had a sell limit right here. In case the market did come up and I could have got tapped into it and been in the trade, but I just didn't like it how the kind of was just so big on this inverse. If we did close like I don't know, like over here on the inverse, I would have probably set my stops there and then just targeted either this low or this low, and that would have been a banging day. But yeah, didn't take no trades because of the candle, and we was just consolidating and we didn't tap into the gap right there. I could have been bullish on the day as well because we did have SMCs right here, and we did have a 1 minute break structure. Well, I don't know if I can call it a break structure though, but we were just holding back from this gap. We did tap into it on ES though. We did tap into this gap on ES. I could have taken a trade on ES, but ES didn't have this didn't wasn't the laggy pair. But it was on the hourly. Second day, 2 days in a row already. Cause I think yesterday we had an SMT. I'm not sure at the highs or something. Um, and I think one of the pairs was the laggy pair, and it did have a SMT and New York session as well. Um, So yeah, it just didn't go lower. Um, but we still made money yesterday. But today, Enki on the higher time frame was the lagging pair. And it did get tapped into the gap, and we did um respect the gap right here. It's just unfortunate. I wouldn't have probably taken the trade right here when we did respect it. I would have probably taken the trade right over here and just semi stops above above the gap, and just targeted probably these lows down here, maybe these lows as well, and it would have been a banging day. But yeah, we didn't have an SMT, we didn't have nothing like that. I wanted to take a ES trade. Plus, we had a huge gap that got inversed right here. But yeah, unfortunate today. So I just stayed out of the market today, and yeah, that's about it for me. Not gonna lie. I don't know how we just went up the whole night. We were just going up the whole night. It was actually crazy, and yeah, that's about it for me today. Gonna see how tomorrow goes though. Tomorrow there is 3:30 news. Gonna see how that goes, and yeah, that's about it for me today. Gonna see how tomorrow. Love y'all. Stay safe, guys. Peace.